Notori opened her mouth and said 16 candles. What's up YouTube, it's your boy TYLA. Welcome back to another video. And listen, this is a channel where we have the skills to pay our damn bills. If you ran across my face, if you ran across my channel, it is God, the universe, whatever you believe in. It's pretty much telling you, baby, this is where you need to be. So before we go any further, like and just comment something that helps YouTube push my video and my channel out, and I greatly appreciate it. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and be notified. Alright guys, so as you see from the title down today, we are here to do a quick conversation with Skills, and we're not gonna be here too much long. And I'm not gonna hold y'all here all day. We're just gonna get into it and get out of it. And this is just us talking about stuff that's going on in the world or stuff that is going on with us. We're just talking. So yeah. So first up on the list, what is going on with Hollywood? Like seriously, what is going on with Hollywood? It's like every time I get on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, X, whatever the hell you want to call it, I feel like it's just always something new with this industry. And like, truthfully, it is really a lot going on. First, let's start with the lighter case of them all. Baby Tyler. Tyler, why is you getting rushed out of a party, aka I guess it was her party? Baby, look, I'm not going on the details of what's what. I'm just telling you what I see. From what I understand, it was either it was an event. I believe Tyler was hosting the event, if I'm not mistaken, or it was just an event she was attending, either or. But mama got hauled off, like carried back to the car.
Thank you guys.
And I hope she's all good. Since this little incident came out, she posted something funny with Beyonce being drunk in the car. So honestly, I just think, baby, Tyler she just got a little drunk, ain't know how to hold that liquor, baby, and that liquor started holding her, okay? And she had to get carried on out. So like, Tyler, baby, calm down on the lick, okay? Calm down on the lick, all right? If you ain't able to handle the lick, please calm down, because the lick is gonna handle you every single time you get, okay? Yeah. Now, on to the more serious stuff. Lil Nas X, what is going on?
Got an update this morning on the bizarre behavior of rapper Lil Nas X last week. You've all seen the video by now. He appeared in a Los Angeles courtroom yesterday. He pleaded not guilty to 4 felony charges. Now, police say he charged at them after they confronted him while he was walking nearly naked down LA's Ventura Boulevard yesterday on Thursday. At one point, he was totally naked. Well, the video obtained by TMZ appears to show the Grammy winner just before his confrontation with police. A judge has set the bail at $75,000 on the condition that he attends drug treatment. Lil Nas X's lawyers say he was not taking illegal drugs. He is due back in court next month.
Lil Nas X is free. He bonded out yesterday. Bond was set. It was $75,000. This all came after a small hearing, his arraignment, where him and his lawyer had to talk to a judge. Now, his lawyer also said yesterday, because I opened this in the tease with saying his dad said that there was no drugs involved here, right? His lawyer in court also spoke to the judge about this, about no drugs and how that even came up. Let's take a listen to his attorney in court.
I'm assuming they drew blood or tested him, so at some point we'll find out, but right now there's nothing in the record that drugs were even a part of this. And so this is just an aberrant episode.
Well, the officer probably used the wrong word. What he probably wanted to say is, man, somebody out here high as hell, as opposed to overdose.
Well,
yeah, well, they're saying there was no drugs involved, all right? That's what they're saying from the reports. Did they take blood? Did they check, or no, they didn't check?
So that's what the attorney, I'm assuming if he went, remember he went to a hospital first, and then he was taken over to a jail. So if he went to a hospital, I'm assuming that's what the attorney is saying. There had to be some blood work or something done. So wherever this hunch or whatever she's alleging the officers leaned on to make that assumption, something more will come from this where they can then have a conversation on it. Now, I will say he pled not guilty. They upped the charges. He is now being charged with 4 felonies, including battery with injury on a police officer, because they say that when the officers confronted Lil Nas X, he charged the officers, and at least 3 of them were allegedly injured, hence the 3 felony charges. Now, I want you guys to hear the 911 audio from when they approached Lil Nas X, because there was force used a bit, including a taser. Let's take a listen.
Suspect last seen walking towards Universal. Suspect male black, completely nude, walking in the middle of the road. All units go forward for east of Lankershim. 1540, they're requesting for a use of force.
1583, get RA for a male, approximately 40 years of age.
They
talk about how weird the people that recorded Lil Nas X is. I don't give a fuck if you a celebrity or not. If you clearly see a nigga is not in their right mind, in they draws, some cowboy boots, walking in the middle of the street, your first thought is to pull out your phone and record and post it on the internet. Y'all niggas is weird, bro. I feel bad for Lil Nas X. I don't know if he on drugs or if he just got something going on mentally. Obviously, somebody is not in their right mind if you butt naked in your drawers in the middle of the street all willy-nilly and shit, doing cartwheels and shit. The people that were there with him and it was recording him, bro, y'all niggas weird as shit, bro. Y'all telling me that y'all see a nigga possibly at the lowest point in his life, obviously going through some shit. Y'all just put out a phone to record him. Try to make him do a TikTok. His draws. He out his mind. Do that not sit right with y'all? Now, I heard he posted bond. He's out right now, but he still has to go to court. Still has to appear for those 4 felony charges that they're trying to stick on this nigga. I heard one was assaulting a police officer, so his ass might be cooked. But damn, I really feel bad, bro. See a nigga struggling like that, bro. It's just sick to see, bro. Whether it's mentally or drugs, we don't deserve that, bro. Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Why would you charge at the police and you're not under any influence? You just out here.
4 cops?
What happened?
It seems to me, and they haven't said it specifically, that they're going to lean into him having a mental episode.
So he just said he's doing fine.
He could be doing fine mentally today, but maybe not that day. Yes, that's what it's saying, because Drew Finland later on, there's a clip of Drew Finland, and Drew Finland, it's like really brief, but he says, we're going to make sure he gets the help that he needs. Lil Nas X is under a lot of pressure because of who he is. All of that lines up to,
I wonder if
they believe it was an episode.
I wonder if they tested him at the hospital, because it's not just him, you know, running at the police and getting tased, running backwards, as Charlamagne would say. But just think about it. He's walking down the street and what he's saying. And we've seen people like this before. And usually there is some type of outside substance involved with it, right? Not saying that this is. I don't know if he was tested or not.
Or a mental disorder.
Correct.
But if he's fine and he, you know what I mean? And then also, you under pressure because you Lil Nas X, but like, I don't understand how that
there is pressure.
He was basically saying, like, because
he's trying to beat his old record,
because of his age and all of his fame, there's a lot of pressure on him. But they're going to make sure that he has the support and resources he needs.
Your girl is going to be okay, y'all. Okay, she's going to be all right. She's going to be all right. Shit, that was fucking terrifying. That was terrifying. That was a terrifying last 4 days. But your girl is gonna be all right.
Lil Nas X going to jail, attacking an officer was not on the bingo card for 2025. So from what I understand is Lil Nas X was strutting down the LA streets at 4 something in the morning, allegedly. Let's put that allegedly. They're saying he was, you know, maybe on a high that life can't provide, and he was on another type of high, you know what I'm saying? But it was just the fact, baby, he was down there doing 8 counts, and I mean, why do the gays do this? You know, the straights, they be in the clubs and they just be strolling, and that be pissing me off. Because, okay, short story time. It was my who was it? Was my homegirl? No, that wasn't my homegirl. It was my sister. It was her birthday, and we was bar hopping one night. So we in there minding our business, the music grooving, we having a good time. We doing our big one. Baby, once some cues came in there, I immediately got annoyed, because if anybody know, if you ever been in any function and cues are there, baby, you best believe they gonna start strolling. And when they do, oh my God, you better not break that formation, okay? Because if you break the formation, all hell is gonna break loose. I'm in there minding my business, and all I see is cues. They start strolling. I mean, everybody like, yeah. They hyping them up, and I'm like, okay, all right, take your 15 minutes of fame, hurry up and do this formation. Y'all get out the way, because anybody that know cues, they block up the, and it's like when they scroll, they want to get in the most inconvenient places at the time. You know, blocking the bar, blocking the bathroom, blocking the exits. They just gotta be, and then like, it's really DOA, life or death, when it comes to breaking that formation. Get on my nerves. So I'm sorry, And that's not even a full story, but that's just a segue into a story. Cause I'm traumatized when the straights do it, and I'm even traumatized when the gays do it. Like, I am so annoyed. The straights want to stroll everywhere. Then you go to the establishment where the gays be. It's between Jay Setting and Voguing and Death Dropping. I'm just like, I cannot take this. I cannot take it. But anyway, back to the story. He was tiptoeing at 4 a.m. in the middle of LA, just sitting in the street doing counts, 8 counts. And somebody is recording him, and clearly, see, he seems kind of out of it, but still lucid at the same time. I don't know. But yeah, he just seemed out of it. He was talking about a party that nobody knew the information to. The guy was like, where the party at? He was like, baby, you know, or you know where the party at. Like, it was just, I don't know. It didn't seem normal. It didn't seem right. He did seem like he was allegedly on a high that life can't provide. And it hurts to see that. It really does. Like, he's way too young. It's way too early in his career. He has a lot of creativity and talent in him. And it's really sad to see that. So baby, it progresses from the police getting on the scene, and now it turned into him being combative and attacking a police officer. I'm like, wait a minute. And apparently when the police officer, what they saying is when a police officer got on the scene, he was naked at that time. So y'all, I don't know. He in jail. His bond is at $75K. He pleaded not guilty. So we just gonna be prayers up to Lil Nas X, because yeah, this is not anything I would want for him or wish on him or anything of the sorts. So everybody just send up prayers, and hopefully if it is anything dealing with substances, I really hope he get off of that ASAP. Like, first of all, where's his people? Where's the people that love him? Where's his friends? Where's the people that actually have his best interest in mind? Where are these people at? Where they at? Where? Because if he don't have some, he need to get some. Because the industry is, everybody know the industry is a dark place. It can be very dark. So he needs to have some people around him that truly and genuinely cares about him, that's going to protect him from a lot of things, steer him in certain directions that's not going to be harmful or a detriment to him. Because right now, homie, like, he out here on his own. You know, I know people are saying maybe his career is taking a toll on him, because, you know, when Lil Nas X first came out, you know, he was huge. Now it's like he kind of faded a little bit, but I feel like that's just life. That's the industry. It's up and down, whatever the case it may be. But let me tell you something. There are independent artists that wish there was that Lil Nas X flop era. You know what I'm saying? You know, so he still need to be grateful for where he is in his career, because he can drop a song and still reach a lot of people that love him, and still put, and that's the thing. People, these artists, they get caught up. I get it. It can be so focusing because you want to break records and be all of this #1, da da da. The accolades is beautiful. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure it's easy to want to pay attention to the accolades, but you got to remember, well, for the ones that do, you got to remember the love of music. You know, you got to be there for the love of music, not the love of accolades. Drop the music that you love. Let it touch the people that it need to touch, and that should be enough. And you should be full from that. But I don't know. We definitely need to keep him lifted in a prayer. I hate to have even seen him in this predicament, because it's really sad. And I pray it's a great outcome, a better outcome, because they talking about him facing years in prison. And I know it's not about him setting at 4 a.m. It's about him attacking a police officer. Now that is where they're gonna try to get him at. And we're gonna send prayers up. You know what I'm saying? Now moving on, Tamar Braxton. Another cold case that we don't know what's going on. Tamar wakes up, teeth gone, in a pool of blood, and she almost went up to the upper room. From what she said, that's all we know. She was with Funky Dineva. We don't know what happened there.
Now pray for Tamar, because I don't know what's going on, but she sounds like she was pretty banged up. Now, y'all know I love me some Tamar, but she did post this in her IG story, which was a bit concerning. Now, she wrote this and posted in her IG story and says, I struggle to write this, but everyone keeps calling me, and honestly, I can't even talk anymore, so I'm so weak. She goes on to say, I almost died Sunday. I was found in a pool of blood from my friend with a face injury. As the days go by, the worse it is. And then she goes on to say, I fractured my nose, lost some teeth. Oh my God. And she said she lost mobility. She said, the way I look at life now is totally different. Now she finishes out her post and says that my health is on the mend and my mental journey begins. Pray for me for real. For real, y'all. I know how black people be like, I'm gonna pray for you, and that's the prayer. No, y'all, really pray for Tamar. And she finally writes, I don't even know what happened to me, which is even more scarier. And thank God her friend found her, because goodness gracious, we could have lost Tamar. Now, after she had wrote that post, basically giving us a summary of what she knew, doesn't seem like she knew an awful lot. She then posted this Bible verse, which is Proverbs 31. I'm for real, you guys. Pray for Tamar. And saying, I'm gonna pray for her, that is not the prayer. Really pray. Now, Tamar, I hope this wasn't a PR stunt, because we was praying for you, friend, and the real prayer. Now, Tamar Funky saying that this was a PR stunt, so I really hope that he lying. Now, you guys can pause to read this, but remember a few days ago, Tamar said that she had waken up from, well, whatever happened to her, and that she was missing 4 teeth. Then Funky, because I believe it was his birthday weekend, correct me if I'm wrong, had came to live stream and basically told everything that he knew what happened to Tamar after the fact. He then stated in his live stream that when he woke up the next morning, Tamar asked for Dr. Heavenly, who happens to be a dentist, asked for her phone number. Now, fast forward to, well, today, Funky Dineva had posted this in his IG and said, going live at 11 a.m. Then he had posted, when I get through reading Tamar down to the ground, I don't want to hear ish. Now, in the caption of his post, he said, here it is. I got ate up alive over my birthday weekend. Okay, so it was his birthday weekend. And the whole while, there was nothing wrong with Tamar's ass. Now she done released this tired music video for this raggedy EP that don't nobody want, because I'm in the video. People are going to think that I was a part of a PR stunt. I was collateral damage in a 2-bit PR stunt. He then tags Tamar and says, Tamar Braxton, you ain't even gonna try to clear this up and tell the people I didn't do anything to you, and you know what happened. I was accused of not being a friend to you, when at the end of the day, it was you not being a good friend to me. I didn't deserve any of this, and I am deeply hurt. Now, in Tamar's story, she had posted a snippet, which what looks to be like a music video. And in the caption, it says, my real life heartbreak and album story. And then she tagged Mendici. And I'm assuming Mendici is the love interest in this new video that she's releasing on September 19th. Now, if this is the case, that Tamar had did all of this, allegedly, to release new music and a new music video with Mendici, that's kind of crazy. A lot of other people were speculating that it has something to do with the Braxton family values. Apparently, the show's coming back on. If you can catch it on Philo and WeTV, I'll tag both those pages below so you can see where to download it. But yeah, I guess they're getting another season. This looked like some mess. I'll keep y'all posted. So Funky finally replies back to Tamar Braxton about the whole debacle of not clearing up those rumors. Now remember, earlier we had made a post about Funky Dineva replying back to Tamar, but he also took to live stream, and here's what he had to say.
The only reason the music video came out as early as it did was to... And even in this moment, I still don't have the heart to do it to you. And I'm still protecting you in this moment. Even in this moment, I still don't even have the heart to do it to you.
Now, earlier today, it came out that Tamar Braxton had released an EP, or is releasing an EP and music video with Mendici on September 19th. Now, according to Funky Dineva, there's a reason as to why that EP and music video are going to be released early. And he didn't really want to tell it, but he did let off some steam about the entire situation, because he does believe that Tamar is using the release of this music video as well as that EP in a sense to create a PR stunt, apparently, allegedly.
Let's clear up something very quickly at the top of this video. There seems to be this misconception that I ran to the internet, told what happened to this girl, and then all of this other stuff happened, and that is not the case. At the same time, she posts, I almost died and is found in a pool of blood, she still texting me.
Oh.
Friend, oh my God, friend. I don't even know what happened. So I wrote back, wait, I'm confused. You went to bed and you woke up and 4 of your teeth was missing. No response to that. But then later, texting about every damn thing else under the sun.
Now, he goes on to say that he spoke with her management and PR, and he told them that Tamar needs to clear up these rumors that he had anything to do with her losing those 4 teeth. And instead of management getting back to Tamar saying, hey, just clear this up really quickly while we continue on with our project, they don't do anything. Until Funky stated, and he's reading off text messages in their group chat, and this is what he stated. He said,
I almost died in the hospital fighting for my life for 4 days. Finally, I got tired of it and I wrote, you cannot be serious after what I endured this weekend. Girl, fuck you. Please take this down. This is horrible. I was proud of me. I'm not proud of you. How you gonna be proud of you and I'm getting ate up in the process, sis?
Stream, Tamar finally took to her story and says, no matter what he says, referring to Funky Dineva, she says, I love you, Funky. Anyway, I had known what was going on while I was in the hospital trying to recover. I would have said something. It's terrible that whatever I didn't say turned into all of this. I just want. She goes on to say, I've done too much healing to fight with anyone. I just want to get better and continue doing what I love. And finally, she states, never ever going back to what I grew up from. Nice try, devil. And then she puts hashtag heartbreak. I can't read that, but it's upgrade, I think. Now, if Funky and Tamar have anything else to say about this situation, I'm going to keep you guys posted.
Tamar was really lying. This was a publicity stunt. You got on the internet saying that you woke up in a pool of blood, that you were missing 4 teeth, and that you are happy to be alive and you see life totally different. And this was for PR. She need help. She needs help. And Funky Dineva, I know people, he's a polarizing character, okay? Like in the social media space. But this right here, what Tamar did to him is wrong. Like, it's dead ass wrong. Like, no ma'am. Like, people were calling that man everything but a child of God, accusing him of setting Tamar up or actually being the one that caused her to lose 4 teeth and to wake up in a pool of blood, only for it to come out, because I did watch his live, that he was messaging you, asking you to just say like, hey y'all, Funky had no... like he wasn't attached to this. And mind you, Tamar didn't say his name, but she knows how the internet works. That night, they were hanging out because it was his birthday weekend. And people legit were like making up narratives about this man drugging her. Only for you to be using this as promotion. He reached out to you, he reached out to your publicists, and all of a sudden y'all don't want to clear anything up until he gets down into the Shade Room's comments and he starts trying to vindicate himself. Now y'all want to call the man 3-way to clear up the mess, when you had the opportunity to clear his name up the first time he asked you. That's nasty. And even in the live, he was trying to be nice. Like, he was being diplomatic. And I was like, bro, if it was me, I would unleash on you. Like, I would designate you as someone who is not my friend, and I would not care how this would affect you in any way. Because she texted him about, like, you know, don't ruin this for me. Like, you know, I put a lot of money into this project, but you can't clear my name, but I'm supposed to take care of you and make sure your career is okay. Yeah. That lady is talented, beautiful voice, but something ain't right in there. Something is not right in there and in here, because you don't do that to people.
I don't know. To me, Tamar we love Tamar. I don't know if it's a spiritual thing she's fighting right now. I don't know what it is. Because then it's another word on the curb is that Yandy put the pause on her. Because she was booed up in the club with Mendices. Like, what is going on? And baby, if Yandy did all that, baby, if Yandy knocked your teeth out, like little confetti out your head, and put the pause on you so hard that you woke up and in her words, she said she woke up in a pool of her own blood and everything, and she don't even remember. Baby, if Yandy is coming like that, I got a list of people I need to put Yandy on right now. Cause what? I don't know. So we send the prayers up to Tamar. She said she almost lost her life. I don't want to believe it's nothing with Yandy or anything of the sorts, but Hollywood is really strange. Hollywood is weird right now. I don't know what's going on. It's just too much going on. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It is definitely a lot. I don't know. We sending prayers to that situation. Moving on. Next, we got Notori. Those who know Notori, she is she was a member of 3LW, and also she played Tasha in the infamous series Power. Baby, Notori had an interview quite recently, and they was asking her, I guess, what is her favorite album at the moment. So she said Cowboy Carter. Thanks to her for saying that. So I was like, okay, cool, cool, cool. The interviewer then proceeds to say, okay, what is your favorite song on Cowboy Carter?
Cowboy Carter.
16 Candles.
Can you sing a little bit of it?
16 candles on the way. So I don't know all the words. I just know. I know it's so funny. I listen to it so much, and I just be like, I don't need words. I just know. But
that's black stuff that we do. That's like
we just hum along, cause we so.
16 candles on the way. Notori opened her mouth and said 16 candles. Baby, it's the fact that she was dead serious. Baby said 16 candles. The interviewer then proceeds to say, he's messy, by the way. If you didn't catch, the interviewer is messy. He then proceeds to say, okay, can you sing it for me? She says, 16 candles. I don't know all the words. You know, you gotta, baby, you don't know the song either. The title of the song. It is 16 carriages, not 16 candles, baby. I don't know what Notori was thinking about, but that was funny. That was just a lighthearted moment that I think was adorable. It was honestly the innocence behind it because she was dead serious. Yeah, and that was a lighthearted moment, which I thought was adorable. So that is it for today. That is just some of the topics that I briefly wanted to touch. Until next time, stay safe. Love you guys. Peace out. And this was Conversation with Skills. Alright guys, so that was all the reactions for today. So tell me, which song did you like? Which reaction did you like? What was your favorite look? What was your favorite song? What was your favorite moment? And we'll talk about all that in the comments, okay? Remember to stay safe. Remember, this is the channel where we have the skills to pay our damn bills. And until next time, peace out. Love you guys. Bye.